I'm going to change my life.
I'm going to change my life.
How am I going to change my life in 2020?
Do you want to change your life in 2020? Watch this video. Back at the office, new year, and I know that it's a topic on everyone's mind right now. Everyone's thinking, how am I going to kickstart my 2020? How am I going to achieve the goals? How am I going to achieve the dreams that I want to achieve in 2020? And the reality is that the first step is to just start. And I think a lot of us get caught up in the planning and how we're going to execute, etc. But the truth is that when you look back a whole fucking year ago to where you are today, and you kind of like disseminate, how did I get to where I am today from a year ago? And for some of you, you may have made a lot of progress, and for many of you, you probably didn't make that much. But the truth is that regardless of how much progress you made, think about how much changed in your personal life in just 1 year. You do not have the foresight to predict everything that's going to happen to you in the future. And so while planning is definitely a big part of it, and you know what they say, a failure to plan is a plan to fail. And I do believe in that, but instead of getting caught up in the, okay, let's take a whole month to game plan for 2020, how about you take like an hour to game plan for 2020 and then just get to work. Put your nose down, do the things that you know you need to do to succeed, and then let the rest take care of itself, because you need to be fluid. You need to have the ability to adjust on a dime. If you're a real estate agent and you're watching this, and I assume the majority of you who are watching are real estate agents, a very practical way to change your life in 2020 is to simply alter your approach. I know so many agents that come into the office and they're working on their computers for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day. And it's just like, what are you doing? You want to change your life in 2020? Go out there and talk to more people. That's how you're going to make money in 2020 if you're a real estate salesperson. Now, if you're the CEO of a real estate team like I am, then yeah, there's a lot more back-end work that needs to be done. But don't get it twisted. You are not a CEO. You are a salesperson. Go out there and produce and talk to people. Go out there and do the things that you need to do. And by the way, if you do not have the operational capacity to handle being the operations person for your business and also going out there and being the salesperson, either join a team or hire someone to take over the operations. Now, if you don't have enough income to be doing that, then you should absolutely be joining a team for two reasons. Number one, it means you're not making enough money. And number two, you don't yet have the ability to go out there and really do it on your own. It's been a day here at the office. Not too much has gone on, yet a lot of things have gone on. Just one of those days. A lot of operational stuff, a lot of stuff in the background that we're working on, but no team is here today. Team gets back next week, and then we're gonna hit it. And so this weekend, I got my work cut out for me. I got a lot of stuff to do. Just prepping, making sure that everything, all the ducks are in a row, because right now the operational efficiency of the team relies on my at least weekly input, if not daily input. So you just got to stay on top of everything and make sure that nothing falls through the cracks, period. So just gearing up, baby. Just gearing up. It's just another year, baby. It's another year. I have a sick feeling that my team's going to do 100 million this year. Putting it out there in the universe. 100 million, let's hit it.
I'm going to change my life in 2020 by being more productive. And I already forgot the second one. Take better care of myself. And lastly, and most importantly, I'm going to get paid.
How am I going to change my life in 2020? I find this a hard question because I consider myself to have a pretty good life, but I've started some new things this past year, and so I just want to continue to grow with the team that I'm on and help to support them in their goals and their dreams so that they can have an amazing 2020. On a personal side, I would love to travel more this year and see a little bit of the world.
In 2020, I'm going to change my life by getting a ton of listings, helping a ton of buyers, and having a ton of fun.
For 2020, I'm going to change my life by sticking to my schedule a lot better than I did in 2019. And I'm also going to be exercising way more than I did in 2019. So But yeah, I mean, just really getting my schedule more dialed in. And then lastly, I'm going to be getting more of that mobile money.
You want to make a big change to your life in 2020? Drop your ego. It's a really hard thing to do, guys. It's a really, really hard thing to do, and it took me a long time to do it. But once you drop your ego and realize that there are people out there doing it better than you, and going and learning from them and taking advantage of the resources and the tools and the training that they're providing, that's the only way that you're gonna get to where you wanna be as fast as you want to get there. You can go through the school of hard knocks. I mean, that's totally fine. And if you want to do that, mazel tov, have fun. But that's not what's going to get you to where you want to be fastest. And so you want to change your life in 2020. Number one, get off your fucking computer. Go out there and start doing something. And number two, don't think that you're going to have the ability to get to where you want to be as fast as you want to be if you're not already at the point where you can delegate some of the stuff that you're not good at. If you do not have the ability financially to delegate, you should honestly be on a team. All right, guys. It's time to sell Silicon Valley today.
Hey, no Kens allowed.
Oh my God. Never a dull moment at this office. What inspired this sign? What inspired this sign, Scotty G?
Well, I think this guy was doing a lot of loitering. We are gonna write a little exception that he is allowed if he buys lunch.
Or if he brings whiskey?
Or if he brings whiskey. Yeah.
Yeah, whiskey's allowed in here, not just
But not Ken.
Oh, not Ken. Don't you do.
Di gets so much pleasure out of this. So does Scott. I get immense pleasure out of this. Hey, guess what Ken did the other day?
What?
He bet me on the Rose Bowl, and guess who won?
You.
I sure did. And guess what I get?
What?
A full dinner at Morton's.
Oh!
Hey, you know what we were doing during the Rose Bowl is we started looking at the menu.
Did you drink a lot of alcohol too?
And No, not yet. And I calculated the final bill. It's going to be $772.
He made us.
No, you already have your selections made.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Perfect.
Perfect. Wow. Don't let him out of it. Make sure he pay.
Oh, he's not getting out of
And-
this. Are you kidding me?
Be sure he'll let you invite a guest. I'll probably be available that day.
I'll certainly be available.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is that Ken didn't learn his lesson last year because he bet me on college football last year, and he also lost. He just doesn't realize that I'm good at college football bets.
He's a loser.
I hope you beat him.
That's what I'm betting in his office. I lose every time.
Mr. Ken.
Here today with my clients David and Valerie. They just bought a new home. Congrats, guys.
Thanks! So excited!
They've been on the vlog before. These are repeat customers. These are repeaters.
Always have to go with the best.
Let's tour their new house. It's brand new. They just remodeled this. They literally just remodeled it right before they put the home on the market. So it's freshly painted. You can smell the paint. Can't you smell the paint, guys?
Yeah.
You can smell the paint. All right, guys, we're done here. Any parting thoughts for the fam on the tube?
No,
No,
it was easy.
it was-
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Super quick, super fast.
Yeah.
Painless, that's what we like.
Yeah.
Thanks, Danny.
Love you guys.